I'm Kelsey Pravilski. Welcome back to the ultimate beef loving Texan, where Danielle and Johnny are competing for the UBLT title. The cook who demonstrates the most skill, creativity, and Texan beef loving flair throughout the 3 challenges will take home this, the ultimate beef loving Texan belt buckle, and a 12-month partnership with Beef Loving Texans. Pretty, isn't it? We've assembled an all-star cast of judges to decide who will be the ultimate beef loving Texan. First up, we have Jess Pryles, hardcore carnivore, live fire chef, meat enthusiast, and to top it all off, a great judge of character when it comes to meat. And Miguel Vidal, pitmaster and co-owner of the legendary Valentina's Tex-Mex Barbecue in Austin, Texas. You might also remember him from BarbaQuest Season 1. Last but not least, we have food whispering funny man Ali Khan, who is often referred to as that guy from the Food Network, but here he's our guy. Last episode, Johnny and Danielle made their ground beef recipes. Johnny made his picadillo stuffed peppers, and Danielle did her ground beef and andouille sausage dirty rice. Y'all really impressed us with your ground beef dishes. I am very excited for round 2, which is steaks. So Danielle, I want to start with you. What cut of steak are you using today?
A flank steak.
What dish are you gonna have?
So I'm gonna do a soy glazed flank steak over a bed of cabbage and carrots. So it's a nice little coleslaw underneath some warm flank steak.
Oh, that sounds really good. What about you, Johnny?
I'm going with a ribeye. We're going to put it out on the grill, so I'm going to be running outside to do that. We're going to make tacos out of it, kind of run back to my South Texas heritage there. But we've got some great tacos coming up with fresh guacamole, pico de gallo. And I have 2 very easy to make salsas, a red and a green.
So we have 2 very different dishes. I'm very excited about the array that you guys are offering us over this competition. I mean, things got a little tense for round 1. The rice cooker wasn't turned on. How are you feeling about the second round? Are you feeling a little more prepared?
Yeah, this one's a little bit easier. It's just all about the marinade, so it shouldn't be too many tools to be able to use.
Yeah,
so.
There we go. I mean, I'm a little cautious for round 2 for you because you're going to be going in and out. You've got to cover a lot of space.
That's my happy place.
There you go.
So it'll be good to be heading out there all the time.
Okay, perfect. I like your enthusiasm and positivity with that. I'll be sitting right there watching. Okay, y'all, Ultimate Beef Loving Texan Showdown. You each have 1 hour, and the protein is steaks. Let's go. Good luck.
And they're off.
Like a frog in the sock. I'm excited for the flavor on that flank too. The thing with the tougher cuts is a ribeye is a fairly tender cut. It has a lot of flavor from the fat, but the idea behind the tougher cuts is that they carry more inherent flavor. Brisket, flank steak, shank. We're gonna have a tale of 2 steaks here for sure.
Is there a way where you like to carve it? Do you like ever carve off the different kind of parts of the muscle?
I do. I
just
never
slice
used
it?
to, and now I'm in the habit of I cut the whole cap off,
Yeah.
and slice that into sections, and
Yeah.
then I'll slice the eye, and it's neater presentation. And then I take the little intramuscular fat, the bit that sits right in between, and I hand it to Miguel because that's his favorite part.
I eat the fat off the
Am I
steak. I
wrong?
think it's delicious.
Good time, Miguel, right?
Sorry, yeah.
It's good time.
I was just dreaming about that intermuscular part, you know. It's just,
Yeah.
She has been.
It's a little fat nugget.
Yeah,
I couldn't-
yeah.
I
I'm a
was-
big fan.
So she said I just started drifting off, pushing away. I needed a piece right now, you know.
I am suddenly drawn towards some ginger over here. I smell the ginger. I love that. It actually reminds me of my mom used ginger all the time in Bengali cooking. So tell me about what you're doing here.
Right now I'm just mincing up some garlic. I just grated the ginger, adding it into soy sauce.
I love that smell of that ginger. That's good. How are you doing?
I'm pretty okay.
What are you working on?
I am just taking the stems off and got the husk off of these tomatillos.
Are we talking salsa?
We're talking salsa, so I'm going to give you 2 different salsas in this meal.
Uh-huh.
Doing red and green.
Colors are crisp. Let's talk beef. You chose ribeye. Some people consider that the king of steaks, right? Why ribeye?
I tell you what, I love a good ribeye. I don't think there's a better steak than a ribeye. I wanted
That's your favorite steak,
That's
period.
my favorite steak.
What did we do for seasoning on the ribeye?
Hey, that's salt and pepper.
Just it. That's it.
Because I want you to taste the beef. This is Texas beef. It doesn't get any better than Texas beef, so I want you to taste that. So I'm foregoing the marinade sitting there. We're not gonna use it. We're going straight, I decided to go straight steak.
All right, good luck,
All
pal.
right.
Good luck, Danielle.
What's the juice? What'd you find out?
You know what? These two, it's funny when I think about how round one went, I felt like they're a lot closer than you think. You know, I think they know exactly what they're doing. Danielle's like, I've done this thing a zillion times. You know, Johnny's Johnny, he's your man.
I mean, she may not have the professional training, but I was very impressed with her first dish. So, I mean...
With the seasonings, like the flavor profile of it.
Absolutely.
Flavor impact.
And I think if the cooking comes from the heart and it comes from a place where you believe that to be like, this is tasty to me, this is what I'd like to serve to my family and friends, whether you're trained or not, that's what I'm looking forward to tasting. One of the things that Danielle's going to be up against is, we knew we had a time limit, and flank steak is one of the traditionally tougher steaks. And it does need time to marinate because that marinade needs to physically interact to break down, like the acids need to break down all of those muscle fibers.
The thing I hate that's just no good is you bite into a steak sandwich and like, it just, you can't bite down. You can't bite down.
Yes.
You pull like half the meat out and then you're just left with bread.
Which I'm a little concerned about. But I think that these two have the skills, and they're just two very different dishes.
Johnny, you're nervous?
I am.
What happened?
Just little things happen on the wrong day, right?
This is not going the way that I planned. This is like some of the best brisket that's being made in Texas right now.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Can't get enough Kelsey, Jess, and Miguel? We don't blame you. Check out BarbeQuest on BeefLovingTexans.com. Stream all 3 seasons today.
What was the inspiration behind choosing this as your recipe today?
I wanted to do something that paid a little bit of homage to Houston, and I feel like there's such an amazing Asian cuisine scene in Houston. So I thought it would be fun to take a little different spin on like your average Texas beef loving dish.
I love it. All right, Johnny, Danielle, you have 25 minutes left. How are y'all feeling?
Feeling
Nervous.
good.
You feeling the heat? I see you're making some salsa.
Johnny, you're nervous?
I am.
What happened?
The ribeyes. Getting out there and finishing my guacamole and my pico de gallo. So, you know, just little things happen on the wrong day, right?
Of course.
All right, how you feeling?
I'm feeling like they need to be seared off.
I think you're in a good spot here, and I love this 2-zone cook, so you can get that nice gentle heat, make your guac, and I'm looking forward to that sear.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping.
We've got about 12 minutes left. I see you're kind of stalling a little bit. You already have started plating, which is insane to me. Are you feeling good about it?
Yeah, I feel good about it. I really like my slaw. Honestly, like I could just eat that slaw all day. So.
It looks gorgeous. It
Yeah.
smells delicious. Looking forward to tasting your dish.
Yeah.
How's he doing out there?
And I think he is where he wants to be, but now, if there's any other prep that he hasn't done in here yet, he's not going to be back in for another couple minutes at least, I wouldn't think, because he's got to babysit those.
This is not going the way that I planned.
My thing, your photo shoot. Look at you,
No.
poised,
No,
calm, collected.
It's in the oven. I wanted
Are we
to.
doing the oven pose?
yeah,
What's
it's
going on in the oven?
No, it was a little pink for me, so I just threw it in there just to
Okay.
nuke it just a little bit. I'll pull it out here in the next.
Wait, you said
minute 30.
nougat, but this is in a microwave. You got this at 350. So you're just looking to kind of evenly cook it
Yes,
through, right?
Yes, yeah.
So you said it's a little pink. What temp are you looking for?
I like it pink. I mean, I'll eat a steak that's almost black and blue, like I was saying earlier. So I don't know exactly how y'all like it. So I'm trying just to bring it up a little.
Okay.
So yeah.
How do you, when you do this at home, how do you do it?
Exactly like this. So I'll just sear it on the cast iron for about like 4 to 6 minutes on each side. And then if I feel like it needs a little bit extra, I'll throw it in the oven.
Hey, I'm checking this too. So yeah, I'm getting a little rosy red. I think you made the right decision.
Yeah, I think so too. So
Yeah.
I'm about to pull it out here in a second and get to slicing.
Johnny, is that supposed to be nearly on fire?
What's that? Oh, that's for my.
Someone just saved someone from the
It's got to be
competition.
hot, right?
Yeah.
that was
saved my
Danielle's
bacon there.
sabotage.
Yeah, no, Danielle, in fairness, I would have told you if the same thing was happening to you, just to be fair.
Thank you.
You've got like under a minute. I'm gonna let you get to it.
Thank you,
Good
sir.
luck, you guys.
Just a little.
Oh, this is off the oven?
A little snack. I mean,
Oh,
off
God.
camera.
Okay.
Off camera snack.
You know what? Mmm. It's close. That's good.
All right, judges. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
3, 2, 1.
All right.
Round 2 is completed. Contestants, please plate your dishes.
This is a recipe that, you know, I could maybe make some tweaks here and there.
Did it come out how you wanted it to?
Mistake, yes.
And your salsas?
Salsas, no.
Hungry yet? You're already in the right place. All of the recipes you've seen throughout the Ultimate Beef Loving Texan are ready for you to try on beeflovingtexans.com, along with so many more that your friends and family will love.
That's pretty.
That is.
Oh, that is gorgeous.
The
plating
plate,
is stunning.
Yeah.
It is very difficult to plate a lot of Cajun dishes, so I feel like this is where we're
Yes.
shining.
Yes.
Here y'all
Beautiful,
go.
thank you.
Oh man.
Danielle, I would love for you to go into detail about how you prepared all this.
So I made a soy marinated flank steak. I marinated it for 30 minutes and it has some rice wine vinegar in it, some honey, soy sauce obviously, and then some grated ginger to kind of lift it up a little bit. Shredded carrots, shredded cabbage, and then I put some cilantro, some chopped peanuts, and then chopped green onions as well.
I love the flavors of it. This is a recipe that, you know, I could maybe make some tweaks here and there, but this would be part of my rotation.
Yeah.
What I love about this is that it's bright, it's colorful, a lot of great strong flavors, and you thought about, you know, Houston, and Houston is a part of this dish, part of the city that, you know, you really love about its food culture and tradition, and you put that on there. It's a fun, bright dish. I like it. I'm gonna make this at home.
I love that you went with sort of a cold beef salad. I mean, warm beef, lovely fresh salad. Listen, we have struggled through summer in this state, and this is the perfect way to enjoy great beef with these really hot temperatures, which is sort of bringing them into a cool dish.
Like Jess was saying, I think this is awesome for the heat in the summertime. It is something that I would eat prior to going to work or working out or doing any activity because I feel it would give me the energy that I would need.
Yeah.
And it's not gonna weigh me down. Anyway, I think it's a great dish and I like how it's like looks like a party on the plate, you know?
I mean, you're not a classically trained chef, so I'm already so impressed with you, but then knowing that, I'm like, it's phenomenal. It's a great dish, and I've really liked seeing what you've given us so far, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what you got for round 3.
You should be really proud of this.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think it went really well. I mean, I put out a product that I would eat at home. My steak, I think when I seared it, I thought that it needed a little bit extra time, so I threw it in the oven for a few minutes, but when they tried it, they really liked it. So yeah, I'm pretty confident about it.
Nice.
Thank you.
Oh, it's got the steak on the side
Got
as
a
promised.
good piece of cap over here.
All right, Johnny. I'm very excited. Tell us what you have.
Today you have a ribeye taco with a little bit of the spinalis or the rib cap set off to the side. You have two salsas, a red and a green salsa with a little guacamole pico de gallo inside and a wonderfully medium rare ribeye on the inside of the taco.
Did it come out how you wanted it to?
The steak, yes.
And your salsas?
Salsas, no.
Tell me about those.
They're just, I think one thing is I'm used to making a big batch at every time, and when I cut it down, it just didn't seem like the measurements I had were right. The tomatoes were pretty soft. I actually started not to do the pico, but I didn't want to hand you just meat in a tortilla.
I don't know that I would have been mad about that.
That is in your playbook, isn't it?
I'm just gonna be over here. Y'all judge,
Living
y'all
your
do your
best life.
thing, yeah.
Tell me about your tomatillo salsa, your meat salsa again.
What that is it's tomatillos and cilantro with lime, some garlic, and serrano peppers. Go with serrano, gets a little more heat, gives us a little different flavor profile than the jalapenos and the other ones.
Yeah, I think it's awesome taco. I would name it the high roller. Okay.
Good.
But I would probably take, if I'm going to pick it apart, okay?
Right.
I would take one slice off, and I like the balance of the tortilla and the meat to be like right on.
Gosh honest truth, this is the gosh honest truth, is I was like, the steak's a whole lot better than the salsas. I'm gonna give you a lot of meat. So if you look, you had a little more meat on yours than anybody else did.
But I think the
wow.
steak's awesome, man. I think, like, you know, I'm biting into the ribeye. There's not like any chew to it really. It's going right through my bite, you know. The salsa, I would use a little bit more salt in the salsa because you don't have much on the ribeye, right? I would just kind of put a little bit on there or in the guac. And one of the components there, I would probably put a little extra salt, but that's for me.
The ribeye is cooked perfectly. You taste the grill, you taste the beef fat. It is the star. I think only because it's a competition day, I don't think you would have put that pico in at home.
No, probably not.
And I don't think you needed it.
I mean, the flavors are great. I tried the steak. It's delicious. I would say though, and I'm definitely getting some slip and slide on here, you know? I'm looking at this and I'm like, that's just a little heavy on the guac. So, I mean, look, there's a lot of great flavors here. Just structurally, I think there was a little bit of issue there. But watch how you walk the guac, you know what I'm saying? Guac the line. Guac the line, as they say.
Yeah.
Another good one.
Johnny's really trying to get these votes in.
You think he's being straight up right now? I'm the butt of the joke. I'm the butt of the joke.
How much do you want me to laugh?
Yeah.
Johnny, you just seasoned your steak with salt and pepper. correct?
I'm stoked you didn't use that marinade.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, I think we've got some things to talk about, y'all. Thank you very much, Johnny.
Thank you, man.
Thanks, John.
Thank you, chef.
Thank you, chef.
The steak was cooked good. The salsas came up pretty good. I wasn't as happy with them as I should have been, but the judges seemed to like them. They were all saying they were good, so it may have just been me being critical on myself. But overall, I think it was a great taco, and I think they enjoyed that I put that little piece of spinalis or the rib cap on the plate for them to get that really best part of the ribeye. They all enjoyed that, so I think that was a nice touch.
Thank you so much for watching. We will see you next time for the final episode where our contestants will be making their ultimate beef-loving recipes. And remember, we'll be taking the full body of work across each round of the competition into account when deciding the ultimate beef-loving Texan.